Folks, how is it going today? All right. So today what we're going to do is look at a calendar of dividend payouts, guys. Everyone is asking me kind of like, when is this dividend being paid out? When is this ETS dividend being paid out? And so what I've done is laid out a simple to use calendar of all of my favorite ETFs, my favorite income ETFs distributions throughout the month. And this gives you a bit of a gauge to strategize and say, okay, I want a dividend payout at the beginning of the month. I want one in the middle of the month and I want one at the end of the month. Well, then you can choose, you can handpick the right ETFs that meet your payout date criteria. You can mix and match and you can choose based on this calendar. So it gives you a bit of a lens to it. Guys, let's just jump right into it. All right, guys. So we are here first and foremost at the Patreon, guys, and I cannot thank you enough for your support. We're up to 158 members, guys. If you want access to the calculators and access to all these sheets, it's $5 a month. If you want to do one-on-one coaching and just have financial chats, that's $15 a month. You're pretty much buying me a coffee for this price, guys. I cannot thank you enough for the community. Let's keep on building the community. We've also released a Discord for the community, so I'll be on the lookout for that. All right. So we are here at the simplified income ETF distribution calendar, guys. And it is quite simple because I'm only focusing on the ETFs that I love the most, or the ones that I utilize the most. Of course, not financial advice, but these are the ones that I'm interested in or have invested in. And you're going to see now throughout the month. And I do want to caveat that these dates are estimates, so the actual payouts will vary slightly month to month. But generally speaking, here is when the payouts happen, right? And this is from the first of the month to the 31st, right? And we have payouts across the board, guys. So on the third of the month, we usually see Jeppy from JP Morgan and I Gold from I think FT Vest. Payouts happen on the third of the month, and then JEPQ, T Spy, GPIC, GPIX, Beth, which is a crypto based cover call ETF, and IQQQ happen on the 7th, right? JEPQ on the 5th, T Spy on the 6th. So, if you want an early month payout, these are your best options. It's going to be like a JEPI, JEPQ, T Spy, or one of my favorites, which are GPIC and GPIX. All right. IQQQ is interesting as well. Beth certainly a strong candidate as well. During the next month, or rather during the next week, from the 8th to the 14th, really there isn't that much action, admittedly. Now, there are some different cover calls, and let me know in the comments if you see some that are giving a payouts from the 8th to the 14th day of the month. From what I've seen, from the ones that are my favorites, they are not coming in this week, but that's okay. Next up, we have one of my favorites, which is TDAC. It's a newer ETF focused on the QQQs, NASDAQ 100. And the payout here is the 17th, guys. So if you want a payout middle of the month, this is a great one to consider. TDAC from Tap Alpha. It's one that's been quite popular as of late, and they're doing something like a 17% trailing 12-month yield. Of course, do your due diligence with this product. Next up, from the days of 22 to 28, we have a lot of action, guys. A lot of action comes in at the end of the month. So IWMI, SPY H, QQQH on the 25th. The 26th, we have KQQQ. 27th, QYLD, XYLD, and RYLD from Global X. And then Sunday or the 28th. And again, this is a day of the week, but things change, right? The 28th isn't always a Sunday. Um, one of our favorites, which is Neos, is fun. Spy I and QQQI, BTCI and NIHI come in on the 28th. The payouts do. And then a lot of other payouts come in near the end of the month, guys. QDVO, Devo, EGGY, TDVI, IDEVO, and EIPI. If you're looking for an energy-based cover call, that's an interesting one to check out. And amplifies Baggy, BT, SLJY, SOFR, QDVO, HCOW come in right at the end of the month, guys. I will post this in the Patreon for you guys to access. But pretty much, guys, this is a simple easy to use calendar of distributions to give you a bit of a proxy as to when you might want to strategize for how you might want to strategize for your distributions. If you guys want some in the beginning of the month, middle of the month, end of the month, you can use this as a guiding tool. Now, if you want me to add more and more ETFs to this, just let me know. Now, if you want me to add more and more ETFs to this, just let me know, and I will continue to add more and more ETFs to this calendar. Let me know in the comments below which ones are your favorite income-based ETFs that have monthly distributions, and I will add them to this list. Guys, lastly, I just wanted to bring up Monarch, guys. There's a link in my description to get access to this link, and it will get you 50% off your first year with Monarch using the code Monarch VIP. Guys, it is by far the best budgeting app I've ever used, and really goes a long way to give you guys the transparency around what you're spending, how you're spending it every single day and every single month. The transactions are seamless, the integrations are seamless, and just gives you a phenomenal lens into your financial health on a monthly basis, guys. I personally use this, and that's why I can preach about its benefits, guys. Its visual layout for how it does budgeting is so simple to use. You see all of your different categories, or if you want to do a flexible budgeting style, there's different options for you there. Or if you want to do categorical, you can do it there, guys. Guys, check out the link in my description for this great discount. I think there also is a free trial, so if you want to test it out for a period of time, you can do so. Guys, let me know if you're using Monarch, and if you're not, sign up. I guarantee it will help you if you're not using a budgeting app today. Outside of that, guys, sub to the channel. All the best. See you guys tomorrow, and cheers.